Before the Corvette purists kill me and sacrifice me to the GM gods, hear me out. I'm not insane.
He's a little insane.
So this C5 Corvette I picked up for $3,500. It's got 300,000 miles on it.
Holy cow.
Which means it's pretty trashed. It's cracked and it doesn't stay put. So tear in the seat, a little bit of tearing as well. Ripped a hole in it. This is cracked right here. Really hit a bunny going 120 miles per hour. So what I want to do is I want to take this car and turn it into a off-road monster, like a hilarious rally car, and take it to the dunes, take it on rally tracks, and take it mudding and do a ton of hilarious off-road. So this car is not in perfect shape. The front bumper's smashed. The inside is absolutely terribly trashed, and it's just not in great shape. Now the other thing that we found out with this car is it's an automatic transmission, which means that the transmission is weak, hence the destroyed transmission. So automatic transmissions are not very good for power, but you know what they are good for? Off-road. So that's what we want to do with it. So there's a couple of options that I'm thinking about doing with the suspension. I've taken the suspension apart like 6 times now, so I know it pretty well. And the cheap way would just to be, because all it is just 2 screws that hold the shock in place, and it'd be super easy to just get a tube, cut it off, make 2 plates, and create a 3-inch spacer that is on top of the shock, and it would just lift it 3 inches. The wheels and tires, I believe BF Goodrich makes a mud terrain tire that would fit the fronts. I don't know about the rears though, so we might have to buy another set of fronts that go on the rear. But there's mud terrains that are going to fit these wheels. Now, I do not want to do this redneck, like, take the body off and slap it on a K5 Blazer style off-roader, because honestly, those always look like crap. They always look so redneck and like they just look bad. I want it to be bolt on, bolt off. So I don't want to ruin the Corvette. I don't want to destroy it. I think the only few things that I might do to this car that would be technically permanent was I'd probably have to trim the fenders a little bit, and then the front bumper, which is already destroyed, I'm probably going to cut and make a tube frame on the front. So the other thing I want to do is I want to take off this rear window, and I want to create a headache rack, or like a bed rack that wraps up and over the car for a light bar on the front, possibly a tent on top so that me and my family can go camping in it. I'm thinking about doing fender flares over the side so that we can fit big old knobby tires underneath. Definitely a several inch lift. So we've got 2 options for the suspension. We can use the stock shocks and just put a 3-inch spacer above them, because it'd be super easy and super cheap to lift it. Or we can get brand new shocks and completely redo the whole thing and make it so that it's usable. But either way, I don't want to destroy this Corvette. I just want to make it hilariously off-road capable. And then if I wanted to, I could just swap out the suspension and turn it into a road racer like Corvettes are meant to be. So I've looked online far and wide, and there's nobody out there that's done anything remotely like this. There are a ton of people that will take old C4 Corvettes and cut out the fenders, slapping big wheels in there. There are people that will take bodies off of something and slap it on there. I know there's a C3 they kind of made a rally car out of, and that was pretty cool. There was also a C6 that they basically just put a roof rack on and put 2 lights on front. But really, that's it. So there's nothing, and the suspension on these is perfect for off-road. Like, it's all independent suspension, and it's weight distributed really well, and I just think it would be a hilarious YouTube series. And this is the perfect car for it. It's still just pretty enough that people actually want to look at it, but it's trashed and beat and cheap and easily done. So I may or may not start a Kickstarter or GoFundMe or something like that, because I don't want to lose a whole bunch of money on this project. I think it's an awesome idea, and if I did do it, I would immediately take it to the dunes by my house and go shred it. So I'll end up leaving a link in the description below if I do end up doing it. So with this C5, the motor is great and it has tons of potential for power, but the transmission sucks. It sucks really bad. I feel like this is not a very good candidate to make a super fast, crazy fast car. I think it's the perfect candidate to make an off-roader. I already have a fast, fun 6-speed manual CTSV. And that's gonna stay the cool, fun, fast car. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. Is this something you want to see? Do you want to see me take this old beat-to-heck C5 Corvette, lift it, throw muddy tires on it, put some crazy light bars on it, and go take it on crazy off-road adventures? I think it's an awesome idea. Let me know.
There's a bug on me and it's gross. Okay, sorry.